Look, people, it's all an agenda, a plot, a plan, ulterior motive. The war has already begun. Long time now. It's been going on since basically the 50s, you know. And then each decade they trickle a little bit in, a little bit at a time, each time around. Just enough so it doesn't cause any waves, or you don't really notice it in terms of, you don't really notice the full effects at the time of how it affects your life or your freedoms. You know, um, in reality's terms, to me, people, the revolution will be televised. You know, um, reality is it's televised right now. You just can't see from all the brainwashing that you have been induced to, assimilated to, indoctrinated into, made a way of normalcy day in and day out. Um, People are so worried about, hey, Alexa, and, is it listening to me? The CIA, the government. Look, I already went over this a long time ago when I first started my channel. It's been months since I started my channel. If you missed it, not a big deal. I'm not really anyone to watch in regards to some personality type of thing. But I do say that I do have my own opinion, and if you happen to catch it, you might catch something that you either didn't know or that you did know that might help you to just say, hey, some more food for thought that I can chew on once again. Um, Maybe to spark a light, hopefully. But the revolution is televised. It daily. You're just not paying attention. I mean, um, right now, you know, um, on the other side, Australia, uh, you know, they're going insane. Um, you know, I said it once, I'll say it again. The vaccine's about to be out. It's about to disappear. It's about to be gone. You know, it's because it's going to be assimilate or ostracized. One of the two. The home tests are no longer available abroad, and you have to have a COVID passport. Greek citizens um, that are vaccinated get a freedom passport, which is an unrestricted passport. Um, you know, it just, like I said, it's really getting crazy. The people in France are experiencing the I should say they're experiencing the effects of slavery in regards to revolution or revolt, because they're basically just beating them with clubs and stomping them down to the ground and using water cannons to basically abuse the people and arrest them, corral them and arrest them. Um, you know, I mean, it's insane that this shit is going on in 2021 and no one's really saying anything. Nobody's outraged about it, and the news is reporting it like it's Disneyland. Like it's like we're looking at a normalcy. Like, hey, I can't wait to go, It's ridiculous. I mean, I don't know what happened to the backbones of the American voice in terms of, standing up for what's right or what's wrong. In New York, they got the digital COVID passport system, proof of you know, previous infection is no longer valid. You must retest. You know, I just I'm trying to keep up with society today, and it seems as if everybody's walking around like everything is just fine and dandy, like ain't nothing going on. You know, everyone is so acceptant of what is implemented simply because they want to make sure and keep getting a handout. You know, um, the only way change comes about is if people come together and make a change. The the governing system that is in place is set to govern the people for the people. The government that is put in place by the people for the people. We, the people, appoint the politicians into government to govern the states. So, in reality's terms, if we all, as a nation, as a people, as a great country, want to sustain, we all have to make the change. It won't be easy. you know, um, it will be a lot of sacrifice, trust, you know. But in the end, the end game is freedom. Because without freedom, then you're just basically what they want you to become: a cyborg, a zombie, um, one voice, one mind, which is the voice of the government or the authoritarian figures, meaning you have no freedom, you have no control, you have no voice, you just walk the line. You get out of line, you're eliminated. And when I say ostracize, I didn't use that word because I used the word that they're going to use when the time comes: elimination. Because this whole fiasco, this whole scam, this whole crisis, this whole illusion that they're playing over and over in your face is for their population control, as well as their only chance to stay in power, their only chance to keep reign over the world and the masses, is to continue to create catastrophes and disasters and pandemics to move the crowd. Because the reality is that fear is the biggest dictator of all. If I can scare you not to do something, or scare you not to go there, or scare you of your freedoms, or which for most people in this world that we live in is all material. So if I threaten your car, or I threaten your paycheck, or if I threaten your Gucci purse, or your Jabot jeans, or I don't even know what the latest jeans are they're wearing. Look, that's how old I am, right? I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, it's you gotta you gotta look at your priorities and see what's most important to you. What's most important to you? Life and freedom of life choices, or amenities, accessories, fashion? You do the math. It's not really hard to figure out a lot of times if you just pay attention, because at this point in 2021, I mean last year and at the beginning of the year, they were still sugarcoating shit, trying to hide shit, and really, brushing it under the rug, pushing it off to the side, blatant lies about it, to where it's, hey, 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 that's not us. Now we're in the middle now we're at the end, but we were in the middle, and they just said, fuck it, we'll just show them how it's going to go, and they can get in line. Because now here we are at the end of 2021, like I said, about to be into 2022, and what's about to happen is we're going to live in a totalitarian state, all in concentration camps, biodomes, basically. segregated intersections for regulated control, for profit or gain for the system. Only way to stop it, like I said, is to speak up. Stand up. And when the time comes, the revolution will be televised.